Everyone, VJ's back today with another how to play. Today we're looking at how to play this game called Kibble, Scuffle. It's all about feeding cats. It's from WizKids, designed by a bunch of people: Keegan Aquata, Scott Gracian, Jennifer Graham Mock, and Jesse Heydrich. And I apologize if I butcher any names. It says it's ages 14 up to the 4 players, 30 minutes. I think you can definitely play this with a slightly younger audience, 10 or 12 up. It just depends on the person you're playing with. What you get in the game is these decks. There's 4 decks, 1 per player, of 20 cards each. There's also advanced cards that are mixed in there. There's 5 advanced cards. The advanced cards are the ones that have this kind of a ribbon on there. Should be noted there's some special cards in here. Most of them got pop ones, but there's like items like this Robo-Vac, which I'll explain. You also get in the game, I'm actually going to pull this out. You'll see why. You can probably tell why. You also get free food bowls. So I'm going to put in the middle of the table here. I'm just going to... one thing that I think is odd is that these bowls actually have a linen finish. The cards do not. What? That just seems backwards. You should be putting linen finish on the cards. Never mind the bowls. They're just cardboard. It doesn't matter. They don't need linen finish. It's just weird. Speaking of the food, though, you also got the food represented by these, the kibbles, as you call them. 55 food cubes. There is 20 orange, 20 brown, 20 orange, 20 of kind of wood grain colored ones, and 15 brown. And the brown ones are worth 3 points, the orange are worth 2, and these other light ones are worth 1 point each. That's what you're going to do. You're going to pour the kibble into the box and close it up. And you take out the tray. Now, unfortunately, this does not work very well. I must have busted it, so I'm just going to take it out of the way. This also counts as the first player marker, as you'll see. So I'll try to set things up here so I can get everything on screen. So what we're going to do to start off, everyone gets their deck of cards. Everyone has the exact same cards, so we all have Copycat and Toy Mouse and Kitten and etc. Multiple of some. And again, some of the cards in here, 5 in each deck, are going to be advanced cards. You don't have to use, but I got them mixed in there, so we're going to use them. What you're going to be doing is basically playing cats to different food bowls and trying to get them fed. And you're going to first start off by putting some food on each bowl. So you're going to set up the 3 food bowls in the middle. Everyone takes a deck, shuffles them, and then you're going to draw 5 cards to be your starting hand. You remove the tray from the box and set up the food, and then you're going to put 4 random cubes on each bowl or plate. Whenever a bowl is empty, you're going to refill it. And I will get this. I'll be the first player. And then we're each going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. And 1, 2. This is what happens when there's no linen finish. The cards kind of get sticky. So, there's 2 phases in the game. The first is placement, where you're going to be positioning cats around food bowls to try to have the best chance of collecting food cubes. And then there's going to be a feeding phase where you're going to try to collect as many food cubes from the food bowls as possible while feeding your cats. Now you're going to get this food box to determine the start point to whoever most recently pet a cat or a random player. I'll just say I did. I haven't pet a cat in a long time, but it is what it is. Again, 4 random food cubes on each plate. Remember, the brown ones are worth 3 points, the orange are worth 2, and these ones are worth 1. So let's look at the placement phase, which is going to be the majority of the game. Everyone around the table is going to be playing and resolving cards. So I would take one of these cards, and maybe I take maybe I put this one here. Now you'll see some of the cards have a cube in the corner. You can only have one of these at any bowl at any time. So I'll just put that one there. Next player is going to go. Maybe they put this one here. The mangy cat. And then this guy's going to go. He's going to put this one here. This player is going to go. He's going to put the toy mouse here. Let me just double check some things here. So this one says, the lazy cat here says, when this cat eats, immediately end the feeding phase. Other cats at this bowl will remain there. This one, the mangy cat, says, move another cat at this bowl to a different bowl of its owner's choice. There is none here, so we'll just leave it. The pounce cat, return another cat at this bowl to its owner's hand. There was none at the moment, so it doesn't affect anything. And toy mouse, reactivate the ability of a cat at this bowl as if it had just been played. Actually, that's a bad move, because that means he's going to kick that card back. So actually, he's going to play something else. So actually, he's going to play this one. Laser pointer. It says, until your next turn, all cats must be played at this bowl. So now I have to play there. Everyone else has to play there. So I will play Robovac. Each cat at this bowl is moved to another bowl of its owner's choice. No cat may move to this bowl until this resolves. So I can put this Robovac here, and it chases the cats away. So this guy says, okay, I'll move this one over here. And this guy, unfortunately, he's got the cube on there. Which means he can't move it to another bowl. There could only be, this is the priority symbol. There could only be one cat at a food bowl with the priority symbol. If a cat would be, a priority cat would be moved to a bowl that has another priority cat, it is discarded instead. So this is just going to be discarded. And whoever has a priority cat on that bowl will begin feeding their cat first. Then it will continue with whoever has the box. Otherwise, it's whoever has the box. So I think I just played last. So this guy's going to go. He's going to play. It says here, swap the food cube that Alley Cat eats with one owned by another player. So I don't play that one here and get priority. This guy's going to go. He can't play any priority ones, so he's going to play Toy Mouse. We activate the ability of the cat at this bowl as if it had just been played. So he can reactivate the laser pointer, forcing everyone else to play here. On the next turn, this guy's going to play there. He's going to play Toy Mouse, which is the same thing, same ability. Not very helpful. So we'll just have the same ability. And then, once a certain number of cats or cards have been played to a table, it's feeding time. um, so if there's a food bowl that has 5 or more cats, you get to repeat. It will be feeding time. Now, I guess technically these don't have cats; they just have mice. So nothing's gonna happen yet. But let's say it's my turn and I play that. I'm a little bit screwed here. Maybe I just put a laser pointer over here. And this guy's gonna go. And he's gonna play. He can't play any of these cards because he doesn't have, because they have a priority symbol. So I'm a little bit confused as to what to do. Bear with me. I'm just gonna draw some more cards and move on. Oh, yes, this one has 2 symbols. He gets 2 food basically. So hang on. Now technically, you know what? These cards are advanced cards, so I'm just going to take them out, all the advanced cards, and we'll play without them. So there goes most of the cats. Boom, gone. We won't use the advanced cards. So we'll just add some cards here and there. Everyone's going to play some cards. Kind of weird. It says if you have cube on there, you get priority. So then you got copycat here, discard copycat to play another cat from your discard pile. But you know, they're just gonna play copycat here, and then maybe bag of kibble gets played. Bag of kibble says add 1 random food cube to each bowl. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Why not? Again, you're gonna keep playing until there's 5 cats each table. Again, so we'll do copycats, and we'll do I guess that would has to include toys and stuff like that, because otherwise there isn't enough cards for people to play that don't have the priority symbols, but I can tell. Anyways, we'll just say everyone's played a card. We have 5 cards at this bowl, so it's feeding time. So once you get 5 cards at one bowl, it is feeding time. So whoever has a priority symbol gets to go first. That would be me. And I believe, since I have 2 symbols, I get to choose 2 foods. Let me just double check with Greedy Cat here. When feeding, Greedy Cat may collect up to 2 food cubes at once. So I will. I'll collect the brown one and an orange. Then we're just going to continue in with the person who has the box. That would be me. We'll continue in play order. So yellow, pink doesn't have any cards at this table, so they get skipped. Orange has 1, so they're going to take an orange. Green also has 1, so don't take a cube. Then it comes back to me, and I'll just take the last one. Only cats get removed from the table, back into the discard piles, and then you start anew, and you're going to replenish the cubes, pass this to the next player, and you continue going around the table. You're going to continue until one player has accumulated 20 points worth of cubes, then the game ends, and whoever has the most points will win. Fairly straightforward game. There's also a bunch of variants that you can play. You can play in teams. You can play with all the cards like I have set up with the advanced cards. Build your own 20 card deck with whatever cards you want. And you can also just choose starting hands for each player. So everyone has the same 5 cards to start. And you might end up with more than one feeding phase at the same time. You might end up with 2 bowls filled up at the same time, depending on if cards get moved around. But yeah, that's the game. And again, once somebody has a total of 20 or more points in food, the game ends. Everyone compares their scores. Most points in cubes wins. If 2 or more are tied, then whoever has the fewest food cubes will win. I guess if it's still a tie, you say the victory. And currently, as it is, I got 3, 5, 6 points. So almost halfway there. A third of the way. Oh, just over. That's about a third of the way. Anyways, that's the game. Kibble, Scuffle. Yeah, can't speak. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.